happy Friday. It's the 1st of December today, which is super exciting. So happy December to you all. I have not filmed a video in so super long. I have literally just been so consumed with work over the last, I want to say 2 weeks, just completely consumed with that, and really struggled with that sort of like work and home life balance. I've just had so much paperwork to do. It's the end of the tax year and I had my tax return to submit, so yeah, just completely consumed with that. But hopefully that is going to change, because I am going to attempt to do Vlogmas this year. I'm going to do it in the format of filming sort of the day prior and uploading the next day. So Vlogmas day 1 should be, as you're watching this, on the 2nd of December. So that's sort of like the format going forward. I have changed my hair, so I haven't been to the hairdressers in literally, I feel like, since June, possibly July. I can't remember, it's been that long, and I was really fancying a bit of a change, and just sort of craving something different. And I was looking at this sort of like cowboy coppery kind of colour, because I didn't want to do anything like too super harsh. I didn't really want to go back blonde, but I wanted a change. So I was like, do you know what, I'm just gonna go for it. I was a little bit anxious beforehand, like what if it really didn't suit me, but it's just hair, you can dye it a different colour. So yeah, but I am like super happy with it. I mean, I've not chosen the best time to sort of show it off, as I have just been sort of, I woke up this morning, cracked on with some work, and then I've been having a quick house tidy for the last few hours. But as I am thinking like I really want to give Vlogmas a really good go, I thought I'd better pick up the camera and start somewhere. But yeah, I really love it. I'm really happy with it. Let me know what you think in the comments, but I feel like I'm going to stick with it for a while. And also I feel like it is quite Christmassy, being a shade of red. So yeah, very happy with that. So today's agenda is a little bit of a mismatch of a day. So like I said, I've been working a bit this morning, tidying up a bit, and I have got some more house tidying to do. But at some point today, myself and Jim are hoping to go out and pick up our Christmas tree, which is very exciting. And I think I'm going to leave the decorating of the tree and what have you for tomorrow, just because I want to, we're going to get a real tree, so let the needles and branches drop and what have you, and then decorate it tomorrow. I am also going to do a weigh-in update. I did weigh in this morning. I was super nervous about it, because I'm going to be totally honest with you, I have not tracked for like the last 2 weeks. I just really haven't. I have been mindful of like of my weight loss journey and stuff like that, and it has been sort of there, but I just haven't really tracked, haven't really been to the gym. I have been still doing my step and move goals, and that has been so hard to keep up to, especially over the last sort of week. So just to put it into a bit of perspective, I was getting up at like 5 AM, coming down, making myself a coffee, getting my paperwork. So basically my paperwork was just laid out on the table, and I would just pick back up where I left off the previous day, and then I'd pretty much sit there the whole day, and it'd get to about 8:30 and I'd be on like 1,500 steps. So then I'd have all of the steps to do. So it has been really difficult, but I'm super happy that I didn't go. Do you know what, things are just too crazy at the moment, I can't fit it in and what have you. So we are currently on 123 days of at least 10,000 steps, which I'm super happy with, and 123 days of closing my Apple activity readings. And I am planning on returning to the gym and doing a bit more strenuous workouts sort of from this weekend onwards going into December. And I am planning on tracking again. I want December to be a really good sort of end to the year. I have got a goal in mind, which I'm gonna really try. I just think that now that big sort of work project is somewhat finalized. I do have other like ongoing work commitments and things that I really need to do, but I feel like I will be able to like regain a little bit more balance now and have a little bit more time. So yeah, get back into the gym, get back to tracking. I was going to sort of leave my weigh in and talk about it a little bit more later on in the video, but I feel like it's a perfect time to just sort of like slip it in. So as I said, I was super nervous and just really unsure of what my weigh-in was going to be, just because I hadn't tracked. I'd been keeping up to my steps, but not much other than sort of the steps as exercise. So, and also my eating has been, I haven't like been super overeating, but my choices have been very much like I'd take my protein shakes into like the studio with me and then have them, and then I'd get home, maybe have like a crust of bread with some butter, and then we have actually been having HelloFresh meals on an evening, which has been good because when I picked them I made sure like the calories and stuff like that weren't too crazy, and that it had good protein in and stuff like that, so that has really helped. But yeah, just quite picky, just on the go, cups of tea and the occasional biscuit here and there. So yeah, I just was, I was fully expecting to have had quite a significant gain, and I'd sort of mentally prepared myself for that, because yeah, it would have been pretty rubbish. But I did hop on the scales this morning and I weighed in at 13 stone 13.2, which I'm just kind of seeing as a maintain from my previous weigh-in of 13 stone. I don't even know if I don't think I did a weigh-in for this. So I think the last weigh-in that I did a video for and sort of updated was on the 16th of November, and that was 13 stone 12.6, and then I weighed in, I hopped on the scales on the 24th of November and 13 stone 13.4, so that was up 0.8 of a pound, and then this morning I'm down 0.2 of a pound from that one. So I have obviously slightly gained from that lower weigh-in, but I'm just classing it as a maintain. I think to have maintained over the craziness of the last sort of month, obviously having the issue with my back injury and then all of this like added workload and stuff like that, I feel like I'm really relieved. Although it would have been great to sort of like have a bit more of a significant loss and be much more towards the direction I want to be. I'm taking it as a win because it has been difficult. It's been super hard to get those steps in, and to just like when I'm absolutely exhausted, mentally push to get them in. And yeah, my food choices haven't been great though, just gonna be honest about that. But I feel like it's December, it is the month of food and festivities, but I'm gonna do my very best to make it, you know, just to finish off the year really strong, get a good way into sort of like a good amount of progress under my belt before going into the new year. So yeah, thought I would do Vlogmas and bring you guys along with me and just see how well I can make December. So yeah, the plan for now though is myself and Jim have something quite exciting planned. Has anybody else got snow? We've got snow. It's melting though, which is quite good. So Jim has made this dresser for me, which I absolutely love. I'm going to flip you around so I can show you. So it's absolutely beautiful. It's a solid oak Welsh dresser. I think the colour is Tea with Florence by Little Green, which is a really lovely sort of tealy blue tone, and I really love the Little Green colours because they have a lot of depth to them. Really love it. And so basically our conservatory is one of those rooms in the house which I'm going to move into the living room because the heat is on and it's probably annoying. It's just one of those rooms in the house where we haven't really put a lot of thought into it, and I just want to make it really nice and cozy and just have it more of a space that we want to be using. In the summer we use it so much more just because it's warm and it's sort of like a indoor-outdoor feel. But yeah, in the winter it's really cold and we don't tend to use it much. So I feel like if we make it a bit more of a cozier space and make it more practical to use, then we'll probably end up using it more. We did have like a red IKEA sideboard in the space that the dresser is, but it wasn't my vibe. Like we brought the red sofas from Jim's flat, which is where we was before we moved into this house, and just sort of had them there. They were actually in the living room before we could afford to get a new sofa, and then when we got a new sofa we moved them into the conservatory. But I'm not a fan of, they're really comfy, but I'm just not a fan of the colour and the vibe. So my idea was, with the dresser, I wanted to do like a bit of an extension of the kitchen. So in the kitchen we have blue tones for our microwave and kettle and what have you, and some little sort of like hints of yellow here and there. And in the living room we have like greys, yellows, oranges. I love all them kind of like earthy tones. So I felt like bringing that into the conservatory would just be nice to sort of like walk through the rooms and have a similar sort of vibe going on. I hope that makes sense. So yeah, that's why I chose the colour. And then at the moment I have my coffee pot set, which is, I actually don't know the makers of it. I feel like I do, but it's completely left my mind. But this was a gift from my dad, which is very special to me because I lost my dad 7 years ago. So it's really special and I love it so much. I absolutely adore the pattern. So we've got the coffee pot, the little adorable coffee cups, and then the coasters, and then a little, I feel like this one, oh yeah, that, I've got it totally wrong. So this is the milk jug. How cute, I love it so much. Pop the cup there. And the sugar pot. So I just feel like this orange and blue colour goes together so nicely. So that's why I decided to display them on there. And then I need something for here. I feel like, am I zoomed in? Am I zoomed in? No. I feel like maybe a plant or something in this area would be nice. But yeah, absolutely love it. And the shelves are, the cupboards, sorry, are so deep. Like, it's just fantastic for like storage and stuff. So yeah, I really love it. So what we were thinking, or what I was thinking, and what Jim is going to do for me, on the back, it's kind of like a nice screen, I think, to like separate the more kind of, what's the word for it, when you've got like your washing machine, like the utility sort of side. It like separates it quite nicely. And what I'm thinking is, rather than getting some new sofas, because there isn't anything wrong with those sofas, it's just that I'm not super keen on the colour of them anymore. I'm gonna try and get some like sofa throws in like a nice creamy colour, just an earthy kind of tone. But what I was thinking, and I'm very excited for this, is that we can stencil like a mandala pattern on the back of the dresser to just make it a little bit more fancy and just give it a little bit more of, I don't know, just make it a bit more of a feature. So I'm very excited for that. It's gonna be one of those processes where, as time and money allow, it just gets completed. But yeah, I'm just waiting for Jim to come in out of the workshop. It's actually working on a dresser at the moment, which is quite funny. And then we're gonna do that. So I thought it would be fun to film the process, probably have some bickering in there as we try and decide the actual design. But yeah, I think it's gonna look quite cool. And I am just going to probably hoover in the lounge, quickly hoover the kitchen, and then probably crack on with that. My battery died because I've been rambling on for too long, so I'm gonna go and finish cleaning up. But happy Friday and happy Vlogmas Day 1 to you all. Now stencil time. Here is the Jim board.
Hello!
Say happy Vlogmas Day 1, Jim.
Happy Vlogmas Day 1, Jim.
So, this is tea with Florence's colour, isn't it?
It certainly is.
Yeah, she's one of my favourites.
Beautiful colour.
This looks dead exciting. So, yeah, as I was saying, we're going to add some mandala-y stencils to the back of this to make it a little bit more of a feature. And it will tie in much better when obviously the sofas have the throws and stuff on.
What colour throws are we going for? Like cream?
Yes.
That's going to look really lovely. You know you're going to have to take your panda off the wall, aren't you?
I am. I might take him into the studio.
Yeah. Cool.
I think he'll look cool there.
Yeah, he'll look cool there.
Right then.
Did you show him the dresser?
I have, yeah.
Lovely. Alright then. So.
What are we doing then?
Well, I've just been working on, and it's freezing cold today.
Yeah, it's super cold.
I had to buy another little heater yesterday for my workshop because I've got an inch gap all the way around the ceiling, so it's really cold. But we're not going to let that dampen our spirits, are we?
No.
No. So I've been working on a dresser, another dresser in there, which is gorgeous, like a sage green one. And as such, I've been painting the back of that in it. It's like a buttermilk colour, which I love. It's a gorgeous colour, and I'd use that now. It's really hard wearing. So I've got that already in a tray. I've got my brush and my roller as well. And
very good.
A nice little tip. Roll them in cling film, and then
you can use them again.
They stay wet and they don't damage everything. I also cling film my tray there, but I use these inserts as well, so I can keep using my trays.
Very good.
So we've got loads of different stencils here for you.
Yeah.
We've got half stencils. We've got full stencils. You bought me these, didn't you?
I did. So I reckon...
That's a nice one.
I like that one. I reckon we're just going to have a little look and a play. We're going to have to move the sofa out, aren't we?
Definitely. But let's just pop them down. If that's a bit complicated, that one, isn't it? That's quite nice as well. But I think that one.
Yeah.
Mind you, if you're going to want half ones... Oh, we can use half that. That's okay.
Okay. Right. I think I'm just going to time-lapse this. I think that's probably the best thing. So, yeah, enjoy watching us figure out a design.
And hopefully not mess it up. Because you know what stencil is like.
Hopefully not. Slady moot. or you just did all the work? So we're just doing a second coat. I've just been doing a little bit of work in the meantime. I think it's going to look really, really pretty.
I hope so.
We established that we're probably just going to design it as we go along, see how we feel once the main centre one's on, and then just position some mandala stencils around that. But Jim said he wasn't feeling like he wanted too many different patterns going on, and obviously as we're using this current stencil right now, we have to wait until it dries so then we can pop it somewhere else.
Yeah.
Just gonna be a process, isn't it?
Keep it simple. I think it'll look really nice.
What time is it now? What is the time? It's 20 to 12. I've got loads done this morning so far, as have you.
Yeah.
Jim's already had his advent chocolate.
Yeah.
I will show.
First thing in the morning.
I will show you actually which advent calendars we have. So Jim picked me up a Colin. I'm so happy. I'm so happy, and also because I'm such a big kid and Jim knows me so well, he got me a big Colin plushie. I love him so much. He's so cool. And then I got Jim the Tony's Chocolonely, which is huge. It's massive. There we go.
I had one this morning, amazing.
How cool is that?
Ready.
Hang on, I'm coming. I'm saving my advent calendar chocolate for an evening, as I just think it'd be nice to have after tea.
To watch this roller handle.
I will.
Yeah. Okay, so this is the scary bit, isn't it? Always.
Is it the reveal?
Yeah, the scary bit always with stenciling.
Okay. Well, no pressure, filming it and everything.
Yeah. So.
Oh, that's satisfying, isn't it, to pull off?
I love it. It's my favourite bit of masking taping. You just got to stop the masking tape.
Should I? Is that going to stay stuck there then?
Well, we're gonna.
I reckon take that off first, you know, because then you'll have both hands free.
Well, it should just come off with the.
Yay! That's so cool. So Jim's a super perfectionist and he's not totally happy with it and says that he's going to touch it up and
He's
stuff.
in a monk.
You're not a monk. It's okay. Yeah, when he does things like this and it's not, you know, looks like it's been laser printed onto it, he gets like really annoyed at himself. But I think I've convinced him that that it is really, really nice and I like it. So he's just gonna touch a few bits up of it at a later date, and we're gonna pop on another part. But I think it's lovely. I actually really like things when they've got a little bit of a rustic feel anyway, so yeah. So we're gonna, I'm thinking maybe one sort of like up towards the corner and one maybe over here or something. But I'm really happy with it. I really like it.
Okay, so let's see if this one's come off a bit better, eh?
Love it.
Yeah, I think that's worked a bit better, hasn't it?
Oh, I love it.
Loads better, in fact.
The peel and the reveal. Yay! That's so cute. So I am now dressed, as we're going to go and get our Christmas tree in a little while. But we have finished with the stenciling, so it's not a super vibe right now, obviously with the red couches and what have you. But my idea is I'm gonna get like a plant here that's gonna be trailing down to break it up a little bit. But I do think they're really pretty and I do really like them. Just adds a little something to the back of the dresser. But I am really excited to eventually get the frozen stuff for the couches, and yeah, just finish it off. But that's it for now. I'm really happy with it. I think it's super cute. So I've just had some exciting post. Charlie Bingham's has very kindly sent me some vouchers for their foods. They asked if they could use one of the photos I took of, I think it was a vegetarian or vegetable lasagna. It was ages ago, and when they reached out and said, can we use this, I was like, I've got no idea what they were talking about. But yeah, so I said of course, that's no problem, and they sent me some vouchers in return, which is really lovely. So I'll probably, we've got a HelloFresh meal to have tonight, so I'll probably pick something up to have over the weekend. But I'm really excited because Charlie Bingham's, they do like ready meals, but they're like really good quality and really yummy. They are quite expensive, but I think for like the occasional treat and stuff, really good. So I'll be excited to choose some meals to have over the weekend with them. But I think, are we ready, Jim?
Yeah.
What did this say? To Maria, thanks again for supporting us by putting up and that's really sweet. Okay, let's go get a Christmas tree. So, tree stand hunting success. We managed to find one in B&M and it was £8, which is amazing, because they're always so super expensive at like garden centres and stuff. And we really wanted one this year that we could like put water into, just so that it was still looking nice and fresh on Christmas Day and keep him happy and fed. So that's good. And we're actually, because Sainsbury's is literally just over the road from where we were, we're gonna bob in and pick up a Charlie Bingham's meal so that we've got it for tomorrow. So yeah, gonna do that now. So we're going through a little village called Roberttown. There it is. I wanted to show you the postbox hat. I was driving to work the other morning, and that really cheered me up because
look at these little bunting.
Yes, the super cute people of Roberttown always knit like a postbox hood for whatever season. So obviously Halloween it'll be like spooky, but that is so cute. I feel like I'm gonna walk around one at some point and properly have a look at it because it's so cute. So yeah, we're just on the way to get our Christmas tree now. The sun is intense, super bright. I think we're gonna go to, there's like a house, and I don't know what the correlation between them having Christmas trees is, but they always have them in the front garden, so hopefully it will be open. Obviously to sell, not just there for me and Jim to steal.
I've got my bow saw in the back.
I feel like it is. Is it here?
Yeah, it's just here.
Here it is.
Yeah. Christmas trees, car park. There we go.
Woohoo! So, let's go get ourselves a Christmas tree. You excited, Jim?
Yeah, I'm excited.
Is that 6 foot?
Yeah. It's a bit over 6 foot.
I don't know. So we are now home and we have our Christmas tree. I'm really happy with it. I think I did really well, as I was just like, yeah, he'll do. He's the one for us. Obviously, the branches have to drop a little bit. But we've got it quite straight and in its stand and stuff, so that's good. So we're just gonna let it drop and then decorate him tomorrow, which I'm very excited to do.
Let it drop.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
We had a chicken shop lunch, which we have like
oh, we have a dog problem.
Oh,
she likes it.
We have like a local chicken shop called Henny Pennies, and it's very nice. So we had some chicken breast for lunch and I am super full now. Didn't actually have any breakfast because I had my dinner quite late last night and I think I was still full from tea. So that's kind of like a late brunch, or just like a late lunch combined with breakfast, I suppose, if that makes any sense. So it is now 3:05 and I am going to just do some work for the next couple of hours. We did call into Sainsbury's and pick up some, I feel like I've been saying it wrong as well. I think I've been saying Charlie Bingham and it's Charlie Bigham's, so sorry about that. But we decided to go with the lasagna, which we've had before and we both really love. So we got the lasagna and I've never tried the fish pie, so I thought, you know what, we'll give that one a go. Sounds delicious. Delicate hake, salmon and smoked haddock in our traditional parsley sauce with creamy mashed potato and crunchy cheddar and a breadcrumb topping. Sounds delicious. So we've got them to have over the weekend, which is fabulous.
Chilly.
Chilly.
Yeah.
Do you want me to make you a coffee to go into the workshop with?
No, I'm full now after that lunch. It was really nice though. No, I'm just gonna do what I need to do in there. It'll probably be about an hour and then I'm gonna relax for a bit.
Sounds good. Right, so I'm gonna get myself working away. I also want to tidy upstairs as well. So yeah, just gonna do that for the next couple of hours. So it is now 5 o'clock. I have just been working for the last few hours and also tidied upstairs a little bit. And I think I am going to just get in the last amount of my steps. I'm on 8,499. So I'm going to do just a little indoor walk and then I'm going to run myself a lovely bath. So I completed my 10,000 steps and had a really lovely bath. I have popped on my super cute Christmas pajamas, which I got from Sainsbury's, and I've been really looking forward to wearing them. I love this Rudolph. How cute is he? Yeah, really enjoyed my bath, and I had my advent calendar chocky, which was super yummy. I am still feeling really full from the food we had earlier, which is very unlike me. However, it was really high in calories anyway, so it only left me like a few hundred for dinner. So if I do feel like if I do get hungry and fancy having dinner at some point this evening, probably won't be having a lot of it, so I can stay within my calories anyway. But yeah, I think it's just really filled me up. I did have quite a lot of chicken, so that's probably why. But I'm gonna end today's video here, and I really do hope you have enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up because it will really make me smile. And if you have not done so already, I would super appreciate if you could hit subscribe. And if you do enjoy watching my videos, you can hit the notification bell and you will be notified every time a new video goes live. And until next time, which will be tomorrow as we're doing Vlogmas, stay happy, healthy and well. Love you all. Bye.